Fanning Springs, Florida, is a small city in Gilchrist and Levy counties, named after its natural spring and Fort Fanning, with a rich history tied to its strategic location along the Suwannee River. Here's a concise overview. Early history and indigenous presence. The area around Fanning Springs has been inhabited for thousands of years, with evidence of Paleo-Indian people dating back 14,000 years. Several archaeological sites within Fanning Springs State Park confirm their presence. The Suwannee River, where Fanning Springs is located, was a vital resource for Native American tribes, serving as a source of fresh water and a gathering place long before European settlers arrived. Seminole Wars and Fort Fanning. In 1838, during the Second Seminole War, 1835 to 1842, the U.S. Army built Fort Fanning on the east bank of the Suwannee River to protect a key river crossing and counter Seminole resistance. It was named for Colonel Alexander Campbell Wilder Fanning, a West Point graduate who fought in the War of 1812 and served under Andrew Jackson in Florida. The fort served as a supply base and was visited by Brigadier General Zachary Taylor, a future U.S. president. The fort's remnants have largely disappeared due to the humid climate, but its site is preserved at Fort Fanning Historic Park, where a reconstructed gate and stockade section commemorate its role. The settlement around the fort was initially called Palmetto or Sykesville before adopting the name Fort Fanning, later simplified to Fannin or Fanning Springs. 19th-century development. A post office was established in 1846 or 1847 under the name Fanning, discontinued in 1852, reinstated in 1855 as Sykesville, and re-established as Fannin in 1888. By 1906, postal services moved to nearby Trenton. The Suwannee River was a critical transportation route in the 19th century, with Fanning Springs serving as a steamboat landing for plantation products like cotton, lumber, and turpentine until railroads crossed the river in the early 1900s. A ferry operated at the river crossing until a wooden turnbridge was built, replaced by a steel bridge in 1935. 20th century and modern era Fanning Springs became a recreational hub due to its crystal clear, 72 degrees Fahrenheit spring, which historically attracted visitors for swimming, picnics, and events like 4th of July celebrations. The spring, producing 65 million gallons of water daily, was a first-magnitude spring until the 1990s when its flow decreased, reclassifying it as a second-magnitude spring. In 1965, the Florida legislature incorporated Fanning Springs, which spans Gilchrist and Levy counties, into the town of Suwannee River. The spelling of Fanning versus Fannin was debated, reflecting local variations. The state acquired the spring area in 1993, and by 1997, the Florida Park Service took over, establishing Fanning Springs State Park. The park features a boardwalk through a cypress swamp, picnic areas, a playground, and opportunities for swimming, snorkeling, and scuba diving. The spring is home to diverse wildlife, including manatees, especially in winter, Gulf sturgeon, musk turtles, bass, and mullet, and is part of the Suwannee River Wilderness Trail. Cultural and economic significance. The springs have long been a community focal point, with early 20th century businesses like filling stations and sandwich shops catering to visitors. The area's natural beauty and recreational offerings, including the nearby Nature Coast State Trail, continue to draw tourists and locals. The city's population grew from 764 in 2010 to 1,182 in 2020, reflecting its appeal as a small, nature-centric community.